Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be making homemade lasagna, this delicious one. And so let me show you the ingredients I'll be needing. So the first thing I'll be needing is some minced meat, okay, then some plum tomato, celery, onions, and some chopped garlic, oregano, then some black pepper, and then carrots also. Then you can add thyme if you want also. Then of course the lasagna pasta to make it, to make the lasagna. So I'll be using extra virgin olive oil, then some salt, of course, to give it that taste. And then, so let's get right into it, guys. So you put on your pot on the stove or on the gas, then you add some olive oil inside. So allow it to heat up a little, okay? Then you add in your chopped onions and garlic. Allow it to saute. So it doesn't have to be really brown. So just allow it to fry a little. Then you add in your minced meat and allow it to cook, okay? So add in your celery and turn them together, mix them together rather, okay? And allow them to continue to cook. I like adding a pinch of salt to my minced meat. Just give it that taste because I like tasting it before adding the tomatoes later. So as you can see, there's water coming out from the meat. So allow those water to dry up, okay? Can you see the water very well here? So allow those water to dry up. You don't want to continue, you don't want to put your tomatoes with this water. So then add your carrots, okay, and continue to turn them. So allow it to cook, to continue cooking. At this point here, the water is already dry off, so you can see. Allow it to dry completely. Now it's time to put in our plum tomatoes. I used 2 cans of this tomato, so I first used the first one to see if I'm okay with the consistency, but it wasn't enough, so I added the second one. Even though I didn't finish it up, I just used half of it here. But I think I later put the remaining ones also, because I love my ragu sauce to be very rich and moisture, okay? And tomatoes allow it to has that moisture taste, moisture feelings and taste. All right. So allow it to continue cooking. Okay. Then I added the remaining plum tomato. That makes it 2 cans that I use in the sauce. Okay. As you can see, it's so rich in tomato. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken stock here. Then I added 4 cups of water. I didn't show the all cups, okay? You need to add 4 cups of water. Then add all your, you know, ingredient that you want to add, like the thyme, the oregano, the black pepper, and every other thing, every other spices that you like to add. And yes, rosemary leaves is very, very important in ragu sauce, in lasagna sauce. So you can use the fresh one or the dry one. But I'm using the dry one here. I just like the dry one. It's very easy for me, okay? So add all the ingredients that we mentioned earlier on, okay? Then you stir the sauce, okay, like this, and leave it to cover it up and leave it to boil. So leave it to cook for about 2 hours or an hour, 30 minutes, okay? So as you can see, our sauce is ready. Look at that. Yum. Okay, I love the consistencies like this, okay? Some people like it more thicker, while I prefer mine like this. Next thing we'll be making is our bechamel sauce, and I'll be needing 2 tablespoons of flour, some black pepper, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 liter of milk, normal liquid milk, okay? Then we're gonna heat up our pot or pan. Once it's very hot, then you add in your butter, allow it to melt very well, allow it to melt, then Now that our butter has melted, you add in the flour and you stir them together. Okay, stir them very quick. If not, the butter will turn very darkish brown. You know, that kind of thing. Then once you stir them and you see that they form together, then you add your milk immediately. So yeah, so once you added your milk, you continue to stir immediately, because if you don't stir it immediately, it will have those ugly lumps inside the liquid, and you allow it to simmer for few minutes. Once you started noticing those bubbles coming out, that means it's becoming thickening. So just add a pinch of salt and stir them. Put your black pepper, and some people likes nutmeg inside, but my kids doesn't like nutmeg inside their lasagna, so I didn't add any nutmeg here. So you continue to stir them, as you can see. Then if you want more thick consistency, you continue to stir it. But then I think I've had enough here. Okay. So this is okay for me, because once it's cooled off again, it will become more thicker. So now we are ready to boil our lasagna. Okay, get a pot on the stove, on the gas, and put in your hot water, and you boil the lasagna for few seconds, not minutes, few seconds, because if it's minutes, you will not be able to bring it out of the boiling water. Okay, because it will become so soft that you won't be able to bring them. Then you get a bowl of cold water, very cold water, inside another bowl. So once you are bringing them from the hot pot, you put them inside the cold water like this one. Okay. So what this does is that it control the temperature of the lasagna. Like, it doesn't make it to break. You need to put it immediately in that cold water, and it will control the temperature for you. So we get our oven dish ready since our lasagna is ready. Okay. Then look at our bechamel sauce now. I told you once it's cool off, it will be very thickened. Look at how thick it is now. So I like greasing my oven dish with bechamel sauce or with the ragu sauce. But in this case, I use bechamel sauce. Okay. So then we start layering our lasagna. Okay. That's the first layer. The second layer, because the bechamel sauce is the first layer. So there is the second layer we are doing. Okay. Then once you're done with this, then we put in our ragu sauce like this one. Then we had our bechamel sauce here. The bechamel sauce is too thick, so I need to put more. Oh my god. So once you are done having the bechamel sauce, then you can layer the second or the third layer, put another set, and that's what you do. You repeat the same step until you reach your final stage. Like, okay, this is the level of what I want, that it's enough. You don't want it to be more fuller than that. Okay. So now we introduce our mozzarella. I'm gonna grate the mozzarella on top of it now. Okay. I don't know. The video was on slow motion. I didn't even know, so I had to fast hasten it up at one point. Okay. So look at it. I hasten it here because it was on slow motion and there was nothing I could do with the slow mo. Okay. So you repeat the same step until we're done. So at this stage, we know we're almost done. So we need to on our oven and put it at 200 degrees Celsius. Okay. So that's the done oven, right? So, and here I'm done here and ready to put it in. And in it goes. Yeah. Lasagna is in the oven. Okay. So you leave it on for about 45, no, about 1 hour, 60 minutes, about 1 hour. Okay. So I don't normally cover it anyway. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't do, because this one wasn't too full. So I didn't cover it. So now we have our result, and this is the end result of our lasagna. I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Mwah. Ciao ciao, bye.